Alright, so I'm touring in, I guess, a little bit under 2 months. I'm gonna go down the coast-ish area, south, as far as Georgia. And I'm gonna go probably as far northwest as either Chicago or Milwaukee. Hopefully it'll be fun. But I feel like I could give a class on like how not to tour. I don't know that I could, teach anyone how to tour well, but definitely how not to tour. For instance, do not book an open mic that you have to drive out of your way to, or that you expect to make money at. You will not make money. You will play 2 songs. 2. And no one will listen, and you will not have anywhere to stay. Don't let a friend book a show for you if the friend doesn't actually live in the city or near the city the show is in. Especially if the friend doesn't play music or plays in a band that sounds nothing like yours. Like for myself, for instance, I play folk punk. Not a good idea to have my friend try to help me out who plays in a death metal band. We're probably not playing the same venues, especially if he's playing at a bar. Actually, death metal isn't really a good example, but I think you get the idea. What else should you not do? Don't play a show if no one gave you the address for the show and wants you to meet on a street corner so you then can go to the show. There is not a show. You will drive out of your way to a town that has no one who wants to listen to you to not play a show. And then the person will tell you that they don't have anywhere for you to stay that night, too. Don't expect people to get back to you. Most people, despite saying on websites that they want to book shows and that they will get back to you, will not get back to you. I don't know why this is. I get back to people when they ask me things. Can I book shows? Not really. But I never really put that out there either, that I could help you out with a show. If I did, and people contacted me about shows, I would get back to them. And you can even say like, shit dude, like I don't even book folk punk. Or I think your band is terrible. Or we don't really do that kind of thing. Just get back to me. But most people don't. And then I'm all polite and I'm like, well, I should wait, give them a couple days to get back to me before I try to book a show with somebody else. And all that does is ensure that you don't get a show that day. Contact lots of people. And this is just totally rambly. Basically, things. I like touring. I like touring a lot. I wish I was touring right fucking now. It's very hard for me to plan this and still have another 2 months of work before I go. I'm starting to get really nostalgic for last year, and even like nostalgic for the bad parts, the really bad parts of last tour, because there were a couple, which you can read about in my zine. But even that sometimes just seems better than being at my job. And I wish I couldn't say that. But it'll be soon. I'll be on tour soon. And then I can have lots of shitty experiences again that I can complain about.